friends, welcome back to Curious Minds. I'm Lucy, and today's episode is for anyone who's ever felt overwhelmed by big goals. We've all been there. You start strong, full of energy, and then give up a week later. But what if I told you the real secret to success isn't a massive leap, but just getting 1% better every day? Joining me is Dr. Mason, a behavioral psychologist who's helped thousands transform their lives by focusing on tiny, consistent improvements. Welcome back, Dr. Mason.
Thanks, Lucy. I'm excited to talk about this because small changes are where real magic happens.
Let's start here. Why do big dramatic changes usually fail?
Because they rely on motivation instead of momentum. When people try to overhaul their entire lives overnight, it's unsustainable. They burn out, hit resistance, and quit. But tiny changes? Those are manageable. They sneak past your inner resistance.
So trying to change too much too fast is like sprinting at the start of a marathon?
Exactly. Big change looks exciting, but small change sticks.
Okay, Dr. Mason, let's break down this idea of 1% better. Why does such a small improvement matter?
Great question. Here's the power of compounding. If you improve by 1% every day for a year, you'll be 37 times better by the end of it. That's not theory, it's math. Tiny gains compound over time, just like interest in a bank. Visual example for listeners. Imagine reading 5 pages a day equals 1 book per month. Doing 5 push-ups a day equals muscle memory plus habit. Speaking 1 English sentence daily equals fluent in a year.
So small steps lead to big transformations, not immediately, but inevitably.
Exactly. Tiny changes don't look powerful at first, but they're unstoppable when they stack.
How can someone actually apply this in real life?
Here's a simple framework I teach. Pick one area to improve. Health, mindset, relationships, etc. Shrink the habit. Make it ridiculously small. Want a journal? Write 1 sentence. Want to work out? Do 1 stretch. Track the streak. Focus on consistency, not intensity. Trust the compound effect. Remind yourself, this will build. Be patient. Real progress is invisible until it isn't.
It's about building identity, not chasing results. Each day you show up, you're casting a vote for the kind of person you want to become.
Exactly, Lucy. 1% is all it takes to tip the scale, eventually.
What are the biggest mistakes people make when trying to improve slowly?
Here are a few traps to avoid. Expecting big results too soon. They give up in week 2. Comparing to others. They forget everyone has a different timeline. Not tracking progress. They don't realize they're improving. Chasing motivation instead of systems. They wait to feel like doing it.
So, the real key is to fall in love with the process, even if it looks boring.
Yes, you're not just changing behavior, you're rewiring who you are.
Do you have a story about someone who made this 1% idea work in their life?
Absolutely. I had a client who wanted to be a writer, but never found time. So we started with 1 sentence a day. That's it. After a few weeks, he naturally wrote 100 to 200 words a day. 6 months later, he had a complete manuscript. He didn't wait for inspiration. He built a system.
That's so encouraging. 1 sentence a day turned into a dream fulfilled. Dr. Mason, thank you so much for breaking this down today. Final words for anyone listening who feels stuck.
Yes, forget perfection. Forget big dramatic goals. Just ask yourself, what's 1 small thing I can do today to be 1% better? Then do that and do it again tomorrow. That's how transformation happens.
So good. Until next time, stay curious and stay consistent. Goodbye.